Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing few basic preparations for Ramadan and few clips from our visit to Niagara Falls over the weekend. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do sure like, share and subscribe to my channel. Live tasty, be happy. At first I will share few easy tips from the recipes which I have already shared on my channel. Many times I have shared sheikh kebab or sandwich patty recipe in my channel. You can check, even shorts is available. Now quickly I will share the recipe as well. I just took enough chicken. In that I have added salt, chili flakes, garam masala and little bit of baking soda and enough bread for binding and ginger garlic paste. Nicely give it a good mix. After that I have just added lot of colored peppers, onions and coriander leaves. Lot of coriander leaves will give nice flavor. Mix it everything together, and what is important here I am sharing is, you can see how I have just spread all the mix over the baking sheet in a big baking tray. This will reduce your whole lot of work when you are preparing lot of kebabs and patties at one stretch. I prepared like this 3 trays in which I just did baking for approximately 30 minutes. After 30 minutes you can see it is perfectly ready, and this patty is a full sheet where you can cut in your desired shape. For different recipes I will be using this kebab. You can see this in my Ramzan. During Ramzan I will be posting so many videos in which you will be seeing this. In suhoor or even iftar like sheikh kebab, you can keep these long stripes. Also, if you can make pakodas, you can just dip these long stripes inside the pakoda mix and you can make also pakodas, that is chicken pakoda. Likewise, these square patties you can make nice chicken sandwiches, layering with some cream and some mayonnaise, also with some lettuce, tomato and cucumber. Your sandwiches will be ready. These are nice thick patties. You can see I also made few thin patties in which I will be always making different recipes. You will be seeing them. Like this I have just packed everything to freeze in the Ziploc. This is a thin patty in which I am just cutting in round shape, and that too small, just like shami kebab. Also it will be very nice to serve. Or you can use these small round patties for making small mini burgers in the time of Ramadan. Small sizes are much appreciated because we will be making multiple dishes. The side cut pieces and all I will be using for making wraps and rolls, so no piece will be waste. You can have this tip of baking it in full sheet and cutting it in desired shape. Now next, coming to green chilies, I have taken whole lot of green chilies. Along with that I have taken coriander leaves, salt, lemon juice and olive oil. This is olive oil. I have added enough olive oil. Oil, lemon juice and salt will act as a preservative and it will not be spoiled. You can keep it in fridge itself for 1 full month. For a long shelf you can keep it in the freezer if you want. This chili paste is very important while making lot of dishes in the month of Ramadan, especially for making chaat, for making any kinds of kebab or any kind of kadai. You can use this. Fuller utilization of green chili is this way only. Using it in just cutting or slitting green chilies, you will be discarding it only. Only 1/4 teaspoon of green chili paste will go very spicy flavor and taste in your recipes. Now next is the ginger garlic paste. Ginger garlic paste, no recipe we will make without ginger garlic paste. So we need lot of them. So anytime I get time, I just peel ginger and garlic, and also I keep them ground in one bottle. Other than that, I also freeze them in Ziplocs like how I showed. Both ginger and garlic, I will peel it and cut it and keep it in Ziploc in freezer. Stand by. When the ginger garlic paste is over, I will just defrost them and again I will fill it in the bottles. These all are basic things which we always need for many recipes. Now next comes the tomato puree. This tomato puree is not a very must thing, but I am preparing it because in the weekend when I went to Walmart, very good price for all these tomatoes. I paid only $4. The entire puree I prepare here is only $4 worth tomatoes I bought. It's a very good price. When it is very ripe, they put it on a lowest price. At that time you have to grab it. And tomatoes, they are perishable, so I always prepare this type of puree and keep it. Just cut all the tomatoes and make a nice puree of it and bring it to a boil in a big kadai. I don't have very big one, so I have prepared in 2 batches, one in this and the other is in the Instapot. I brought whole lot of tomatoes, so I am preparing it in 2 pots. Only ingredients I will be adding in this is salt and sugar, and at the end I will be adding little bit of cream of tart, which will give extra tanginess and also like a preservative it will act. And if you add sugar, the red color will be retained and it will be rich red color. Sure, add sugar. It's a whole big lot of batch I'm preparing. It took around half an hour to 45 minutes for me to prepare the entire puree. The tomatoes at the lowest price when it comes, I'm preparing. Even otherwise, this tomato puree, if you use in your dishes, the dishes taste much more tastier than the normal tomato cuts recipe. This is with my personal experience. I realized that. You don't need to do everything on the same day. I prepared this puree last night and kept it in the fridge. Now I will be filling it up in the ice trays. These are nice large cubes and few are small cubes. Depending on the requirement of the recipe, I will be using small or big. The leftover I will be filling up in the jar and keeping it in the fridge. This way these tomatoes will come for a long time in the fridge. Even when you are running out of tomato, you can use these tomato puree cubes or this puree in the jar. This tip is for everyone. Whenever you find tomatoes at a very low price and ample in the market, you can save them like this. In our location, when they are really very ripe in Walmart, they reduce the price to move it fast. Next I am coming to Rajma and Chana. These Rajma and Chana I soaked overnight. While soaking itself, I add little bit of baking soda in both the pots in the water so that it will cook evenly and softer. It's a very good tip. And while going to cook, you have to discard the entire water and add fresh water and salt. In Instapot, it cooks really very nice. You can see dry and soaked. Both the timings it is given. I will go for soaked. For Rajma, it was 7 minutes and for Chana, it was 10 minutes when soaked. Quickly, I prepared lunch, that is Rajma Chawal. For Rajma, I will be giving small. It's a very quick and simple recipe. Once again, I must tell these knives are really a best buy one. The brand which I shared in my last video, it is really very nice. I don't need to stress. It just keeps cutting by itself very easily. I can chop and they are really very sharp too. If you want to buy these knives, you can check on my last video. The brand is also in that. You can see for it. Just you can see in 7 minutes how Rajma is nice, soft and tender. It is cooked and it is evenly cooked. All Rajma is in the same consistency it will get cooked. Now after Rajma, it is turned for Chana also. For Chana in Instapot, it is 10 minutes for soaked Chana. If it is not soaked, it is already there on the sheet. You can see if you want. Quickly, I have taken enough oil for frying. In that I added kalonji, that is black seed, and jeera, followed by onions. Nicely fry the onions. In that I added chilli powder, turmeric powder, dhania powder, garam masala and chaat powder. These are the only things I added, and my homemade tomato puree I added. Now you don't need to cook too much. I did not add ginger garlic paste in this. I will just nicely give it a good mix, followed by Rajma. Now I will be adding enough salt and enough water. I'm keeping the curry little bit runny because it is for chawal or rice. If it is for roti, you can reduce the water level. Now just give it a good mix and cover it and cook for 5 to 10 minutes. You can see our rajma is ready. Just garnish with some coriander leaves. Rajma is very tasty with steaming hot rice. Either white rice or jeera rice, both are perfectly fine for Rajma Chawal. Now we are done with our lunch. Next I will check on my chana. You can see chana is also ready. Chana is also super soft. The only tip you should remember is while soaking, it should be overnight soaking. While soaking itself, you add the baking soda. Baking soda very little, quarter teaspoon, and soak it. When you are going to cook, discard that baking soda water and add fresh water and add salt. Whole lot of chana I will be using for making chana chaat, dahi chaat or chaat masala or chana masala in the month of Ramadan. This chana is very helpful if you freeze like this and keep it. You can see I have freezed everything: ginger, garlic, tomatoes, and also even our chana, and also leftover rajma. For the second time I will be keeping it in the freezer. Quickly, I will share few clips from our visit to Niagara Falls over the weekend. Last Sunday, the weather was perfect for a good outing. The weather was very sunny, but it was windy. Still, sunny weather is very good for outing, we thought, and we started to go for an outing, that is Niagara Falls. Windy weather means it is really windy weather. You cannot come out. It is like we are going to fly off, but it was fun. Niagara Falls, this is our third time visiting to Niagara Falls, which is first time from the Canadian side. On US side, twice we have visited, and that side is also really very nice, but it is much more nice from this side. The view is very different. And if you stand on the Rainbow Bridge and see, it is the center point, or if you have to see that full view of the Horseshoe Falls, if you take the ferry from US side, it is all the same. Either it is Canada or US, it is same. But the weather is still not so good. You can see on the side the ice is not yet fully completely melted. The official winter, when it ends only, they will start the ferry. So now only you can go and view. You can see on the side still there is lot of frozen ice. When this ice melts only, they will open the ferry. When you come to ferry, it is both the sides, it is same. But standing from outside itself and seeing the view is spectacular, and your eyes won't blink. You will be keep on watching this water. And the beauty over here is every other time you can see there will be a rainbow somewhere or the other. You will have a rainbow over there. When there is full sunlight, and a lot of water droplets will be every time there will be penetrating through the sunlight, and you will have whole lot of rainbows coming here and there. You can see the video is very shaky. It is because the gushing wind, I am not able to hold on to the camera also. It is so fast. It's a windy day. That's why it is keep on shaking. Hope you all enjoyed this video and also found useful tips and lot more of simple preparations before Ramadan I will be sharing in my next video. Do not miss it. Keep watching. If you like my videos, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Live tasty, be happy. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye.